Good morning, everybody. I'm just going to briefly run down through the assignment requirements for your tree and shrub herbarium. In total, you need 25 samples. 10 must be native broadleafs, 5 must be non-native broadleafs, 5 must be woody shrubs, and 5 must be conifers. And when we're talking about those, you must make sure that those samples come from the list that you've been given by Vinnie. You can see here the non-native species on the left-hand side, the native species. You can either pick from native or non-native shrubs depending on what you have yourself. And again, you also have to ensure that you get some conifers. Now, in relation to the shrubs, I don't mind if you use hawthorn, blackthorn, hazel, holly, elder and the willow species as shrubs or native trees. If you are stuck for samples, you either can use them as native trees or shrubs. I do not want to see hawthorn in both native trees and shrubs. That's not acceptable. It's either one or the other. Okay. Also, if you're stuck for species of shrubs, you can also include ivy or honeysuckle within the shrubs for the 5 different shrubs. So those are all the different species that you should be using for each of the categories as part of the assignment. In addition to that, you must make sure that you only use those species. I do not want to see anything else off that list. Unfortunately, if you do provide a sample that is not on that list, it will not be allocated marks. So for each of the 25 species, you must make sure that you put the English name, the Latin name of each species. And in addition to that, I want you to make sure that you tell me what type of leaf type it is. We've done this in class. Is it a simple leaf or a compound leaf? And also, how are the branches arranged? You might have the branches opposite or alternate. So, for instance, a lot of you may not have the branches. If you do, it's beneficial, but if you don't, I'll accept just a leaf. But I still want you to let me know what is the branch arrangement. Is it opposite or alternate? You can just write it on the sheet. Again, different things like what is the shape of the leaf? What is the margins? The petiole, where the stem and the leaf meet, is that flat, is it short? And just an example would be the likes of an ash tree. When we're talking about the ash tree, we know that the branch arrangement is opposite each other. We know that the leaf type is compound and that the leaf shape would be lanceolate, for instance. So just that type of detail. Again, the likes of other features, and this one is really important, this one here. This is the one when you go into your exam at Christmas time and when you have to identify species, they're the key things you're looking out for. And just the example there would be the likes of the ash tree, Fraxinus excelsior, which would be the Latin name for it. And we know when we look at an ash tree, the real identifying feature of it is the black buds on the top, which is the apical bud, and the side buds, which are your axillary buds, and they're all really black on the ash tree. And that is the key feature I want to see for each of your samples. Another example would be the likes of sycamore, that there's black dots on the sycamore leaf, your tar spots, and that you would also highlight that there's a big long red petiole on that leaf as well, and that the buds are always a lime green kind of yellowish colour as well. So that's what I'm talking about the key features, and for me that is a really important thing that you must put into your assignment. Another example, the likes of a lime tree, that you show that it's a heart-shaped leaf. The likes of hazel, that you can tell me straight away that a hazel leaf has a tip and it's also hairy. It's always hairy hazel, all right? So those are the type of features I want to make sure that are included in the herbarium. Put them into a scrapbook or just individual pages in a folder, and use glue to put them in. Please don't sellotape them in because the samples always get broken. If you have any problems at all with the formation of your herbarium, please pop into me in the staff room and I will help you as best I can. Best of luck with it and see you soon.